Alright, so Psycho Mikey asked for the headcanon Primarch voices. Now, the last time I did something from Sleeping Forest Productions, I thought it was really well done. It was the actors who would be playing each one, but now this has gone on to more of a voice role kind of thing. And I can already see Henry Cavill in here, and yeah, let's get rolling. Not even going to waste any time on it.
Destiny helps people believe there's an order to this horse shit. There isn't.
What the hell am I doing here? In this miserable place. I'm risking my life. For what exactly?
They are driven to pursue it. So driven, they do it entirely for their own sake.
Okay, so that is Mark Diriason, I don't know, and Kevin. That's Mark as Fulgrim and Kevin Collins as the Lair Blade.
It's their dream.
This isn't the time for thinking. I should focus on wielding my sword. Now I'll kill them. Nothing more.
You all know not to underestimate an enemy, but neither should you let rivalry cause you to underestimate an ally.
Matthew Hunt.
They are stone, and we are iron. Both have strengths, both have weaknesses. We are here so that you may learn of both.
Nice.
I see there is still much to teach you.
We will fight, and we will bleed. And yet I smile.
Gary Payton.
We shall face men. Some cornered into their roles by circumstance. Some desperate murderers, thrilled by blood. We shall end them all.
I like it.
As is our charge this day. As is our sorrow. And yet I smile.
Give me 100 men, it will take a week. 200? I can take it in a day.
Alexander Draymond as Lehman Russ.
Because you know that in time I would kill you. As I've killed your friends and your brothers.
It's a basic truth of the human condition that everybody lies.
Hugh Laurie as Rogel Dorn. I'm not too sure about that one, but I really love it nonetheless.
The only variable is about what. The great thing about telling someone they're dying is that it tends to focus their priorities. Find out what matters to them. What they're willing to die for. They're willing to lie for.
I take this burden of this evil upon myself, and I will not fear it.
Danny Webb.
I am fear incarnate.
Yes.
When riches simply adorn or fuel ambition, we see envy, discord, and a temptation to sacrifice all righteousness to achieve them.
I am only grieved and ashamed that such a demon has come from our tribe.
I kinda see it.
Even if every one of us dies, it will be a battle the humans will never forget.
I kinda see it.
The hand of justice shall not be stayed. Your company continues to further the ends of justice. You are merciful and weak. Steel your heart before the disease spreads.
I kinda see it.
You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
That is just... That hurts the heart.
All races united by a history long forgotten.
Really?
And a future we shall face together.
I can
send
approve of
this
that.
message
I can approve,
so that our past...
I can approve of Optimus Prime being the voice of Ferris Miles.
will always be remembered.
Autobots,
for in those memories, we live on. In any war, there are calms between storms.
You fought bravely.
There will be days when we lose faith. Days when our allies turn against us. But the day will never come that we forsake this planet and its people. But whenever you look to the stars, think of one of them as my soul.
I was raised to chain.
I can see it.
and beat and sell innocent people.
Now, yes.
He taught me how to torture. But I buried that part of me, that man, deep down in a hole. But now I must do something I swore I would never do. Remember when I first came to you? The rage, how destructive I was. Because I was afraid. Afraid to trust you.
Okay. What the fuck?
I have never subscribed to the theory that political power flows from the battle of a gun.
I hate it, but it's appropriate.
Your report describes how rational these people are. Millennia ago, they abandoned their belief in the supernatural. Now you are asking me to sabotage that achievement, to send them back into the dark ages of superstition and ignorance and fear? No!
So what's this for?
Scare tactics.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
No, I don't really see this one.
Me? I prefer actual physical violence. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Look at me. Hey, look at me. A name.
So, we have a man who starves himself to death.
I was waiting for this guy to appear. I just wanted to see which one he would show up for. If I were to ever do, if I won $500 billion tomorrow and I was able to make a Warhammer 40k show, I would do the War for Armageddon, technically the second War for Armageddon, and I'd cast that guy as Sebastian Yarrick, just right out of the gate, hands down, no questions asked from me. I'd be literally at his front door begging the guy to do the role, because, yeah.
A man who lets his own brother murder him, and a man who thinks that winning and ruling are the same thing. What do they all lack?
Wisdom.
Yes.
Wisdom is what makes a good king.
Yes. But what is wisdom? A house with great wealth and fertile lands asks you for your protection against another house with a strong navy that could one day oppose you. How do you know which choice is wise and which isn't? You any experience of treasuries and granaries or shipyards and soldiers? No, of course not. A wise king knows what he knows and what he doesn't.
Borax would not have made such an error.
All right, let's see.
Strange, is it not, that so many I wish beside me stand against me, while at my back are only the flawed and damaged. I am a master of broken monsters.
Through pain, we're rewriting the song.
Jonathan Keeble? I can really see it.
Every life, every death, every crime.
Alright, Jonathan Keeble is one of those voice actors who legitimately could voice just about anything and it would sound excellent. I am a very big fan of his work in all the 40k audio novels.
Cry of pain across these burning worlds thins the veil between reality and the first realm. Call it Hades or Hell, Gehenna, Naraka, or the Underworld. Call it the Warp Call it whatever you will, but I am bringing it forth onto the material plane. Calth was the genesis of the storm, Magnus. I will make an entire subsector suffer enough that the curtain falls and the 500 worlds drown in the warp. Tell me you feel it. Tell me you can hear the million demons shrieking and baying, desperate to be born upon these burning worlds.
Let me tell you something that my father told me.
Yes, this is why
Look at the
this is the
stars.
thumbnail.
The great king.
This is why this was the thumbnail. Because, frankly, yeah, he's one of the only ones that I think could properly voice Vulcan. Vulcan needs to have a voice that is just absolutely reassuring, but at the same time has enough of that, you know, okay, if something were to happen, this very wise man could, you know, do something. You know, I don't know what point I'm trying to make there, but James Earl Jones voiced Vader, for crying out loud. So, okay, shutting up, moving on, let's roll with it.
Kings of the past.
And I'm still irritated that they replaced him. I'm still irritated that they didn't try to do something with his voice for the Vader lines in, like, Rogue One.
Look down on us from those stars.
Really?
Yes. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
I never left you. I never will. Remember who you are.
Ah.
Yeah, I guess it is. So listen,
Liam O'Brien.
I don't have a lot of ordnance left, but I can still do some damage and get him off your back for a couple of minutes while you slip through.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, Carter. I am. I'm not just gonna give up and turn on you or burn out. To hell with that. I'm a soldier.
Okay, so there's a link in the description for Alfarius and Omegon. 1 second. Okay, so basically, he has Sean Patrick Flannery and Norman Reedus as Alfarius and Omegon. Now, the reason that this is so great is because they were the two characters from the Boondock Saints. And if you've never watched the Boondock Saints, I highly recommend you go out and watch this movie. But in any case, that's the headcanon Primarch voices. Once again, I really did enjoy this. This again was made by 1 second. I'm an idiot. Sleeping Forest Productions. And any please drop a like on his videos because he does. Like, I never even thought about doing this. I mean, of course, I thought about who my headcanon voices would be. I just never thought about doing something like this, where I just put them in a video. I don't know why I never did that, but, you know, it's something we've all thought about. Who would sound best as X? Who would sound best as Y? He actually did it, and I really can appreciate that. The last one he did was something we've all talked about doing. Who would be best served, you know, as, you know, Sanguinius in a live action, or, you know, as Rogel Dorn. He actually put those into a video, and all but one I really agreed with, and that was William Dafoe. But aside from that, even though he would have killed the role because he kills every role he plays, aside from that, the original's going to be down in the description below, as well as the information that he has. If you like the video, please drop a like on the video, subscribe, and I have a Patreon down below if you guys like to support the channel. All that, I'll catch you guys next time.